What's up guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. This is going to be my concert review of seeing Slipknot last night for the fourth time. If not, this lineup was my very first time seeing Slipknot with the involved members, involving the new sampler and the maestro, that's Eloy Casagrande on the drums. This album, the self-titled Slipknot album, is always one of my most favourite albums of all time. And this tour was to celebrate 25 years of it. So this concert experience was something very special through my own personal attachment that I always have for that album. I did make a previous video with my own thoughts about Slipknot's lineup around the time when the posted videos of Slipknot's Pappy and Harriet's set surfaced online. I will have to say that this lineup of the band was not only just a new lineup. I felt something that I haven't felt before. The last time I saw Slipknot live was in 2020, when Behemoth supported Slipknot during the We Are Not Your Kind tour. And I thought that was the band at their absolute peak. I did a concert review for that, obviously, when it happened. This concert experience of Slipknot playing most of the tracks from the self-titled debut album last night was unbelievable. I was one of the seated people at Block 10 at the KK row of the seats. So I was pretty much at a decent spot. It was at the Utilita Arena in Birmingham. Unfortunately, I completely missed Bleed From Within's set because of the weather and as well as with the traffic. It was pissing down with rain. But for those who have seen their support set, please let me know what you really thought of Bleed From Within. And also, they are a band that I've not heard of at all. So tell me what you think of the band down in the comments. I arrived at the venue, I think 30 minutes before the band arrived on the stage. And when they started, it was obviously full of the anticipation. It was exciting. When they started their set, it was just full of adrenaline. The audience, from start to finish, went berserk. There were more than 5 repeating sightseeings of circle pits. That's how manic these people were. They were really feeling it, and it was amazing to see. The sound during the first few songs was really bassy. It's like it's so compressed that it was suffocating the rest of the sound from the band, and that annoyed me a little bit. The sound guy was in the middle of the standing area, but thankfully the sound improved over time. What can I say about the band that I've not said before? Slipknot have always been pulling their set into a lot of what they have done best. They're professional, they're so tight, so precise, and incredibly, prolific. Corey Taylor did some speeches that felt personal and heartfelt. It meant a lot. And it was just amazing that he and the rest of the band gave their praise to us as the Brummy folk, and to Corey, hearing him saying that we meant something to them. Like, we felt Slipknot. Corey's addressing was just beautiful to hear. The set was chaos. And the set list was obviously the material from the first album. They did play some deep cuts. And it's not really much of a spoiler to begin with. Obviously, they played the singles, they played the underrated tracks, like with Me Inside. Me Inside felt something for Corey because that was actually the very first time he did write lyrics for a Slipknot song when he was in the band, when he joined Slipknot. And they did play No Life, and besides, like I said, with the singles, like with Wait and Bleed and the other monster hits of Sick, Eyeless, Spit It Out, and Surfacing, my favourite song from the album. They also played Get This. When they finished with the song Scissors, they let the song be completely free and heavily improvisational. Not gonna lie, besides I did save my voice, I didn't scream, I didn't shout. I knew a lot of the words, so I was headbanging occasionally. I felt the crazy intensity. But when they played Scissors, that was like so intensifying. During the last part of Scissors, I just went pretty crazy. I was just shaking my head and, listened to the sound of their brutality. The sound of the band was terrific. Eloy Casagrande on the drums was an absolute honour to see the legend play that amazing kit. His drumming, the chemistry, the delivery was unbelievable. I can't really pick which Slipknot concert that I've attended is my favourite, because I'd just say, in the end, the 4 times I've seen them live, they were different through the previous lineup changes and eras. But in the end, this concert experience was not only just amazing and full of energy and a wild ride, it was just as perfect as the previous ones that I did attend. For those who were there, let me know what you guys think of the concert down in the comments below. And like I said earlier, please let me know what you think of Bleed From Within. Before the show started, I did buy a t-shirt, and I will show you guys that right now. Here is the t-shirt. The t-shirt designs to the hoodie, they looked brilliant. This was my favourite out of the bunch. It's the t-shirt of the self-titled album cover with the numbers at the bottom. I love that idea with the bigger shade of the red and more of the white. And the back, which I thought was just like a regular barcode, it said Slipknot at the bottom. And on the sleeve, you can see the band's logo with the number 25 next to it. So their merchandising was just to promote the 25th anniversary tour. I bought this one because not only it's for my Slipknot collection, but it's because that the self-titled album is, to me, a masterpiece, and it will always be my all-time favourite metal debut album. And with that being said, guys, that is all I have got to say for this review of seeing Slipknot live once again. Thank you guys for watching. and I will keep you guys and maggots posted for more videos in the near future. Long live the knot!